Welcome to another podcast in the Strategies for the Workplace series. Today I want to talk about basis points. Basis points, or BPS, are a unit of measure for interest rates where 1 basis point is 1/100th of 1%. The finance industry uses basis points to reduce ambiguity. For example, if something is priced at 7% and then increases by 3%, do you mean the new instrument is 10%, 7% plus 3%, or 7.21%, 3% more than 7%? You can appreciate that folks can get confused. In the case of a jump from 7% to 10%, we say the rate moved up 300 basis points. In the case of a jump from 7% to 7.21%, we say the rate moved up 21 basis points, and no one is confused. In almost any field, efforts to reduce ambiguity can pay dividends. Basis points is financial jargon, and using the term can make someone sound more technical. Let's discuss how to apply this in more detail. Basis points are particularly useful for changes less than 1%. Rather than saying a rate changed by 0.5%, you can say it changed by 50 basis points. Using basis points is handy for small changes, much as using inches are handy for lengths less than a foot. Would you prefer to say something is 7 inches long or 7/12ths of a foot long? Tossing in a reference to basis points can make small changes sound large and may make you sound more sophisticated. Contrast saying, "We grew this account by 2 percentage points" with "We grew this account by 200 basis points." As a final note, observe that the term basis points exists to help avoid ambiguity when discussing changes in rates. Perhaps there are areas of your business where ambiguity arises. Perhaps you can develop terms, color coding, icons, packaging, separate addresses, and other mechanisms to reduce confusion in your communications or operations. Thus ends today's podcast.